My goodness, it's Western Europe. Let's explain. All of them are members of the EU except for the UK and Monaco, and all of them are members of NATO except for Ireland and Monaco. Let's quickly profile all of them. First off, Ireland, or the Republic of Ireland, which makes up 5/6 of the entire island of Ireland. The other part is Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK. Long story short, Ireland is the only fully sovereign Celtic country. They are Celtic peoples, along with their cousins the Scots, the Welsh, and even the Breton in France. Today, there's even a movement to revive the Irish language. In fact, as per law, all street signs must be bilingual in Irish and English. Next up, the big guy, fish and chips, beans on toast. You know this guy, the UK. The main chunk is made up of the constituent countries of England, Scotland, and Wales, and also Northern Ireland. But also keep in mind they have 14 territories across the world. They are a constitutional monarchy. However, the royal family is pretty much just used for like diplomatic missions and tabloid fodder. Otherwise, they invented rugby, cricket, and football. Next up, Netherlands, aka Dutchland, not Deutschland. That's Germany. And don't just call them Holland because Holland is just one part of their country. Also keep in mind they have 6 islands in the Caribbean, 3 of which are constituent countries and 3 of which are municipalities. The Dutch are basically water people. Like their entire existence as a country depends on how well they can control the water and make sure it doesn't flood and kill everybody. They literally built an entire province from draining out the water and then reclaiming the land. Oh, also they're a monarchy. They got the windmills and the tulips and the coffee shops that definitely only sell coffee. And also they are voted to have the ugliest sounding language in all of Europe. Next, Belgium. Belgium in its contemporary form as a state was kind of like a constructed buffer state, as if like France and Netherlands brought their 2 kids together and awkwardly made them roommates. The north is Dutch or Flemish speaking, the south is French, Brussels is mixed, and then there's like a small little German community. Belgium is like one of the weirdest administrative oddities in all of Europe because it's like everybody's arguing, nobody agrees on anything. They didn't even have a government for like 500 days, and yet they still kind of figured things out. Oh, and they host one of the headquarters of the EU. Oh, and they're also a monarchy. Next, this small guy, Luxembourg. Luxembourg is like if France and Germany had a baby. Both languages are official, along with Luxembourgish, their own Germanic language. They are also a monarchy led by a Grand Duke, the only one in the world. They are also home to one of the 3 capitals of the EU. There's tons of castles and free public transportation here. Okay, next up, France. Okay, there's basically 2 parts to France. There's metropolitan France, which includes this big guy you see right here on the European continent, along with Corsica Island. And then there's overseas France, which has 13 territories across the world, making France the country with the largest amount of time zones. Okay, rule number 1 about France, do not let Paris be your entire depiction of what you assume France is like. On that note, the French identity is so complicated because it's like, yes, they speak a Latin language, but France was like the crossroads where all the Germanic and Celtic and Latin peoples just mixed all together and created a bunch of freak show babies that put garlic butter sauce on snails. And I guess that's like the je ne sais quoi about French people. They're just so convoluted, but also so innovative, and they invented the metric system. Like, come on. Finally, Monaco. Monaco is actually one of the smallest countries in the world. It's also one of the richest. It's actually smaller than Central Park in New York. It's also a monarchy under the headship of a prince, and due to its status as a tax haven and banking hub, it is a hot spot for wealthy residents that wish to open up businesses. Some of the most expensive real estate in all of Europe can be found here. They have their own language, Monegasque, but only about 1% of the population speaks it. So there you go, Western Europe. Enjoy.